Hi everybody, it's Ophelia Jagrone from Atomic Monsters, and this is not one of my usual videos. It's not related to toys or games or anything. I've actually been struggling for videos and stuff for the last little while. I can't get new toys in because I can't thrift, they can't trade in the same way I was before. Things are really big right now, and we have a really strange world. There was a saying, may you live in interesting times, and it was meant as an insult. And I think right now most people who hear that can understand why that's an insult. And there's some things I need to say. This goes out actually not to most of my friends and fans or whichever, but actually to my son. I have a son out there. I want you to understand, if by some weird chance that you manage to come across this video, I want you to understand some things. I miss you, for one. You're not a horrible human being. That's not why I'm not there. Your mother is not a horrible human being. That is not why I'm not there. But there's some things that make people the way they are and shape them. And I want you to know that the reason I'm not there is because of that. I don't know where you are right now. I was in Oshawa at the time. You were born when I was in Toronto at around the same time, within like days after 9/11. It has nothing to do with that. That's not why I'm not there. But shortly after we moved to Oshawa, when I met your mother, she told me how awful the person she was with was, and how they were towards your sister. And I chose to be with her to save that from happening. And eventually that led to you being there. And I wound up in a situation where she was telling others the same things about me as she was saying about your sister's father. I don't blame her, because I've met the family she's come from, and I understand. This is Randy. Randy's a sweetie. I understand how things kind of go one after the other. People send their bad mojo, I guess, into their family after them and after them and after them. And then there's the other side of that coin where people are trying to unlearn that. And you can't totally hate on people who hold on to that. And that's where we were when I met your mother. She projected the same issues she had from her family onto who she was seeing at the time, and then eventually onto me, and it just projected. And it's not you. I want you to know. Sebastian, that's what I named you. My last name at the time was Anderson. Things are different now. If you go and check on my channel, you can find a lot of stuff out. If you reach out to me, that'd be awesome. If you don't need to, I will understand. But I need you to know that I did not leave you because of any fault in you. I did not leave you because any perceived fault in me. I left you because at the time it seemed like the best choice. And at the time it seemed like the only choice I had for my own personal survival. And I miss you. And not a day goes by where I don't miss you. and where I don't wish you the best in life, and where I don't miss you at all. Randy. I think that's why we have pets, to sometimes remind us. Randy, come here. She's staying down there?
Yeah.
That's why we have pets. Because sometimes when life is so freaking serious that it rips us apart, there's a cute little fluff ball. so paradoxical. But yeah, Sebastian, or whatever you may have chosen to call yourself now or identify as right now, I want you to know, if this reaches you, if we get out of what we're in right now, or even if we don't, I want you to know that you are missed and you are loved and you are important, and nothing from my end of things is your fault. And if I could do anything, I would have you here right now. I was just talking to some friends about things with family, and I'm seeing things people are saying about suddenly the things that matter and who they suddenly realize they needed to reach out to. And for years, I've been wanting to do that with you, and I just had no idea how to do it or what to say. But in the situation we're in, I have to say something. For any pain I've caused you, I'm so sorry. I can't fix it. I can't. It's not a thing. Not a thing I could do to undo it. I can't fix it at all. All I can do is say I'm sorry. And I want you to know that every day I think about you. And I love you. And it's the failings of myself. And if you want to blame me and hate me, that's okay. That's perfectly fine. I accept it. And I really hope you see this. Because I really don't know. I really don't. If you want to know who your father was, your parent was, the best I could do is suggest looking through some of my other videos. They may tell you a little bit. If you want to know a little bit more, then message me on here and I will connect with you. Even if all you want to do is just see what I post on Facebook, you don't have to talk to me directly. That's fine too. Just say so and I'll say, okay. And you can just look and see the person I was, where you came from. I haven't posted anything on this channel since this pandemic has hit because I just don't know what to do. There's 8 to 9 billion people on this planet. And I see so much happening that just is the exact opposite of helping everybody. And all I can think of is just a handful of people sometimes. And that is
horrible. Can you imagine knowing how many people you're just not thinking of? From moment to moment. Sebastian, even if you just, if this is it, if you find this, and if this is it, if this is the farthest you go in contacting me, I ask you just to think of the few extra people you can reach out to right now and help. That's it.
I think I'm done.